Hello, welcome to Stretch and Strength. I'm Mira Cook. Let's go ahead and get started on our, today we're going to do some self-massage to start out, and then we'll work our way into some stretches and Pilates exercises. So make sure you have a cleared out space. It'd be nice to use a mat or a rug or somewhere where you can end up lying down and feel comfortable. Find your feet right underneath your hip sockets. Parallel facing forward, look down and make sure your feet are parallel. Let's just take a moment to release our shoulders. So put your hand on your trapezius muscle in between your shoulder and your neck. We're gonna lift up your shoulder and give it a squeeze. Take a breath in and breathe out. That again, lifting the muscle to engage it and then squeezing it out like a dirty sponge. Letting it fall. Last time, lifting, squeezing. This time, turn your head side to side. Down and up. Look forward, one more breath in. And dropping it. Take a moment to feel how your arms are feeling and if there might be a difference between one side and the other. We want to feel like the shoulders just relaxed and dropping. Other side. Lift and squeeze. Exhale it down. Lift and squeezing it like a mama cat picking up a kitten. Putting it down. One more time. Look side to side. Look up and down. Look forward, lift, and bring it down. And just feeling your shoulder blades just dropping down your back. Now we have broad collarbones on a long neck. Let's take a moment to just give the back of your neck a little massage. The muscles that run alongside your spine, all the way up into your neck and into your skull. Nice. You can just rub on below and above the collarbones, just bringing sensitivity to the area. And the chest, all these chest muscles tend to get tight when we do so much work on computers and work in front of us. So just give a little press. Think of releasing the collarbones, pressing the chest muscles below the collarbones. Even into the armpits is nice. Let's rub our belly. You want to rub up and over to the left side, up and over to the left side. That's the path of your digestion, so that's easiest. For your tummy, rub your back if you can. You can make little like loose rake kind of fingers and just give yourself a little knuckle shimmy massage. Up and down your back. Make it feel good, of course. Whatever feels right to you is welcome. Maybe a little, I like to pound with my wrists or fists on these back muscles. A little rub around the hips and butt. Good. Let's pat down the side of the legs. Up the inseams. Down the front. Knees are slightly bent. And up the backs. Down the sides, up the inseam, gently down the front. Yeah, never hit your knee backwards. Bending the knee and up the back. Good. Let's do little pats all the way up. Giving the face a little rub. You can use your thumbs and press just lightly on the inside of your jaw. Usually I find some sore spots there. Releasing the jaw. Pull your ears down a little, just pulling on the rim of your ear. If you want to, you can find this little knob. Forgot what that one's called. And just give your head a little steering wheel tip. Let's do little raindrops on the top of our head. Good. Lots of touch all over our body to wake us up. Again, finding parallel, and let's just take a moment to breathe and feel our body. Imagine your body is consisting of two halves, the front half and the back half. Let's focus on breathing into the back half, the back of your head, the back of your neck, your whole back, the back of your hips, your butt, back of your thighs, calves, back of your ankles, heels. Expanding into that space. Feet can be anywhere that's comfortable. Circling the head to stretch the neck. Reversing it. And I like to really stick my chin up when I look up. It gives me a stretch in the front of the neck. Good. With the feet a little wider than hips and slightly bent, let's practice rolling forward and up and be really gentle because we haven't done any stretches yet today. So chin comes into the throat and then head and shoulders will curve. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Feel free to bend your knees until we're just hanging over in a gentle forward fold. Big breath into your back body. Hang in your head. Bend your knees. We're going to start by dropping the tailbone. Curving the lower back, middle back, upper back, neck and head, gently stretching. A few more times. Start by nodding your chin into your throat. Then we're curving forward, bending our knees. If you want to, you can straighten your legs slightly here or stay bent. Big breath into your back body. Dump the air out of the top of your head. Drop your tailbone and sequence up. Let's do that twice more, just gently stretching our spine. Nod. Curving the spine up and over your legs. Breath into your back body. Dump it out the top of your head. Drop the tail, roll up. One more time. Start with your exhale. Maybe by now you can have your legs almost straight. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push your feet into the floor. Exhale to roll up. Good. And just a couple arm movements. In parallel, we're going to press the palms up overhead. And then we'll press them wide and down. When we're lifting our arms, we're trying to leave our collarbones broad and our shoulders down rather than lifting with the shoulders. We're trying to keep this distance wide here and then pressing down like you're pressing through water. A couple more times. Drawing a circle and clearing out the air around yourself. Making a kind of a focused space. Feel your long spine. Feel your top of your head projecting up to the ceiling. One more time. Let's move that into a modified yoga sequence. So we'll start with the in-breath. We'll breathe out. Feel free to bend your knees and fold forward. When we breathe in, lengthen your spine and look forward. You can touch your shins. Breathe out, put your hands down. We're gonna walk forward slowly 4 times to get to a plank. Just take a breath here, scooping your belly button up towards your spine. Now bend your knees, walk back. Drop your heels, rolling up. That again, so we start by sweeping the arms up. Long spine, folding forward at the hips. Look forward gently. Over your legs. 4 easy walks on your hand. Already engage your belly before you get to the plank. And slide your shoulders away from your ears. The pubic bone is coming towards the ribs. Now bend your knees and walk back 4 times. Drop, bend your knees and come up. Maybe this time you can keep your legs straight. when we forward fold. Head goes way forward. Arching, it goes more forward. Shoulders go down, the head goes forward. Walking on the hands. Engage your belly now. Shoulders are going into your back. Let's do one tiny push-up where the elbows come towards the ribs. Walking back. And rolling up. Let's do twice more. Forward, head goes way forward. Arching. Folding. Walking like an animal on soft, strong hands. Let's do 2 tiny push-ups. Don't let your head jut forward when you push up. It's just an elbow bend. Breathe out, drop the tail to roll up. Last time. Head goes forward, forward, and down, down. Walking on the hands. 3 tiny push-ups if you can, or just stay in plank if that's too much for you right now. Walking back. Drop the tail and roll up. Take a shoulder circle back. Just take a moment to feel the shoulder blades. They glide around the sides and up and down on the rib cage. There's a lot of movement there, and it's nice to notice that, and it feels good. If you ever feel like your shoulders are stuck up, maybe take a moment to do the shoulder massage that we did, or just give yourself a squeeze, or have someone else give yourself a squeeze, and notice the shoulder blades sliding down. Good. Let's take a all fours position. Let's do a couple cat-cow. So first, slide your shoulder blades down your back, shoulders away from the ears. Belly button pulls up so we have a straight spine. A lot of times when we're here, our head is falling, so see if you can make one line from your tailbone all the way to the top of your head like a table. Then we'll go into our cat-cow. Our chest shines forward. Our tailbone tucks. Chest shines up and forward. Tailbone tucks. See if while you're doing this you can balance the weight on your hands. Should be equal weight into each knuckle. My hands and most people's hands tend to roll out towards the pinky, so press into your thumb knuckle and your pointer finger knuckle. Couple more. See how much air you can take in and how much you can give out. Let's do 2 more. And the shoulder blades are sliding all around on your back. Notice that and enjoy. Find center. Let's do poodle tail. We're gonna pick up one foot. We're side bending. We're not arching or curving this time. When you side bend, you look at your toe. Side bend the other way and look at your toe. Now just wag your head and tail. Giving your sides a stretch and getting those muscles going. You could do it faster or slower and then put it down. Let's do the other side. Does make you a little dizzy. Side bending to look at your foot. Side bending to look at your foot the other side. Going at whatever pace feels right for you. And still the shoulder blades are pushing away from your ears, and still your belly button is pulling up. This also gets a nice little twist in the wagging leg, that thigh bone in the hip socket. Finding stillness. If you can, just sit back, give your wrists a little break. Let's do a tiny little wrist stretch. So offer your hand to be kissed. Pull it really gently. I'm not pulling hard at all. A little bit is enough, right? And then flip it, offer your wrist. And again, super gently. We haven't done that much today. We work into our flexibility. There's not one place of flexibility that we can go to all the time. We have to work with how much we've done that day and what we're ready for. Let your muscles have time to warm up. Good. Fling water off your hands. Again, feel your spine and the back of your body. Touch the back of your ribs. Let's just take 3 breaths into the bottom low part of our lungs in the back. So sending air into your hands. Last time. Just getting that awareness into the back half of the body again. Coming back to all fours. Shoulders down, belly button up. Let's do cat paw. So right now we have 4 points of stability. We're just gonna remove one without changing. We don't get to shift away or move the spine. Just cat paw like you're kneading the ground and put it down. Then the other one. And you feel your torso and core stabilizing. So practicing this, just super simple. The throat and the nose are floating up away from the mat. They usually tend to start to sag because the head is heavy. Next time you take a cat paw, stay there, and now without changing anything, extend the arm forward. And the shoulder of the arm that's reaching is still into our back. Other side, cat paw into arm reach without the shoulder. And coming down. Let's try one more time each side. And see, the tendency is to kind of lean away from your arm and back, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to stay in the center. Last time, just the arm reach. And again, the hand that's on the mat, you might need to push into the thumb and pointer finger to get the weight equal. Let's try just the leg reach. First, just put one leg behind you. Now find your tummy closing and find your spine super straight. And then lift the leg. And then we'll put it down. Find your leg behind you first. Find your tummy, your belly button coming up. Your spine is long, your hips are square, your leg is in parallel. And then just lift it without changing your spine. One more time. When we lift the leg behind us, usually our back wants to arch. So we're gonna lift our belly at the same time that we lift our leg. Belly and leg. And you can think throat and nose as well. Last time, just the legs, and then we'll put them together. So this is just breaking it down really far, the opposite arm leg reach. Now we'll do both together. Step one foot back and cat paw the opposite hand. Gather your core. Now lift everything at the same time as your belly and don't let the weight shift. And then putting it down. Foot back, cat paw up. Gather the center, shoulders down. Lifting. One more time each side. This is good for finding that cross action in the core. Stabilizing. It's called opposite arm leg reach in Pilates, and it's called spinal balancing in yoga. It does work the muscles across the core and balance them. Take a moment to child's pose and just relax. Make a big dent on the floor with your forehead, your hands, your shins. Knees can be together or apart, whatever's comfortable. Back to all fours. Continuing, tuck the toes, shoulders down, belly button up. We're just gonna hover the knees for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Downward dog for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the knee hover for 1, 2. Find a long line between your head and your spine. 4. Downward dog. Straight triangle of the body. 2, 3, 4. Knee hover. Shoulder blades are going in. Belly button's up. 3, 4. Downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, each pose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pressing up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Treading through your feet. Breathing. Walking out to a plank once more. This time we're gonna bend and squat back. 2, 3, 4. 4, and plank. 2, 3, 4. Squat back. 2, 3, 4, and a plank. 2, 3, 4. A few more going back. Press into your thumb and pointer finger. 4 and forward. Long line through the body. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming up. 2, 3, 4. Bending the legs. Let's come all the way onto our back. Good. Finding this new position. Hands can be down by your sides with the palms down. Let's take a couple breaths in this new position to get our bearings. Again, you can think of targeting your breath into your back, low ribs. And we want our shoulders to relax towards the ground. Marching our knees. Well, first let's kind of feel like you have a corset on and you're gathering the waist across. And we're just going to march the knees one at a time. And press your shoulders into the mat so we can kind of actively widen the top here. Feeling that hip socket, getting a little movement, the thigh bone rocking inside the hip socket. Bring your legs up to tabletop. We'll do kind of a mini toe tap. So press your arms into the mat. One foot goes towards the ground. You go as far as you can before your back feels like it needs to arch. And back towards the ground and up. Or if that feels easy, you can go all the way to tap the ground and come up. The bend of the knees stays the same, and the toe goes a little farther away. And then breathe. See if you can relax your shoulders, chest, throat, face, forehead. Your eyebrows giving you tension. Your forehead giving you wrinkles. Let's do 4 more. We're just gently engaging the abdomen. Hug your knees, roll on your back. Hug your right knee to your chest and extend the left leg off the ground. Push your right knee into your hand. Switch and push. Switch and push. Switch and push. Switch and push. We'll go 5, 4. When you push into your knee, you can use that to ground your back low ribs. 3, 2, 1. Good, hug your knees. We're gonna do the same thing, but our head and shoulders will be off the mat. So first put your feet down, put your hands behind your head. When we come into our ab curl, we wanna think that we're getting longer and curling over. So the spine is getting longer and the front of the body is holding. So we're gonna nod our chin. Head is gonna go up and over until we're balancing on our shoulders. Press down through your back low ribs. Right knee up. Push your knee into your hand. We'll go 10, 9. You can breathe out. 8, 7, 6. And the throat crease is going up and back. 4, 3, 2. Move to scissor. We'll go in a pulse. And push the bottom leg down and the top leg up. Throat crease is getting deeper. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your feet down, rest your head and turn your head side to side. Big breath. Bring your hands out to a T and feel that. Float your hands just off the ground, but still feel your shoulder blades on the ground. It's possible to have them off with shoulder tension, or it's possible to have them down, and then we feel a really broad chest. Glide your right arm overhead and your left arm down by your hips. We're drawing a circle around us. And keep your shoulder blades relaxing into the mat the whole time. Just drawing a little circle. Drawing a little circle. Drawing a circle. Next time your right arm goes up, sway your knees left and look up over to your right arm. Belly button pulls you back to the middle, shoulders are still on the mat. Left arm goes up, knees sway right, look up to your left arm. Belly button pulls you back to the center. So we get a spinal twist. We're kind of making an S shape with the arms. And the shoulders are taking a glide, and we're twisting the spine, opening the chest. Breathe, always try to enjoy yourself. One more time each side. Good. Let's do hug a tree. Again, keeping your shoulder blades down. We're just gonna hug a tree in front of us. We don't let them lift. We let them soften into the ground. And then push your fingers open. Like you're waiting for a big embrace. And then hug a tree, but keep your shoulders relaxing down. And there's plenty of space between your shoulders and ears. Coming up and down. Last time, up and opening. Good, rolling to our side, pushing up. Let's come back to standing for a moment. Good. Finding our shoulders relaxing, hopefully more than at the beginning. We're just gonna find our hands behind us. First, just practice straightening your elbows. That already gives you a little shoulder, a little chest stretch. Bending, straightening. Let's do a bend of the knees and we bend the elbows. Punch and straighten the knees. Bend both elbows and knees. Now we're gonna add the chest lift. And when we do a chest lift, the urge is usually to arch, like to stick our butt out. So don't stick your butt out and just lift your chest and punch down. So we're kind of leaning up and back and then relaxing and the head goes down. Punch down, arc up. And you're kind of like giving yourself a little sacrum massage too. Punch. And coming down. Punch. And coming down. Just one more time. We don't spend a lot of time looking up. And we do spend a lot of time looking down and forward. So just something to consider. Just take time to stretch the front of the body during the day. Let's take a quad stretch, which is also a balance. So actually, let's do something for the feet first. Just give the soles of your feet a little slap. Wake up, wake up. The soles of our feet are really sensitive and the feet have a lot of capacity to move and balance us. We want to be utilizing it. Put one foot out in front of you and just twist it one way and then the other. Same foot, just flex and point it, tap your toe, tap your heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Pick up your foot and then just circle the ankle. Circle it the other way. Spin the whole shin. Spin it the other way. Other foot goes in front of you, bend the standing leg a little. Twisting it back and forth. Tap the heel and the toe, heel and the toe, heel and the toe. Ball foot, that is. I'm doing more of a pad of the foot tap. Flexing and pointing it. Pick it up, circle the ankle. Circle it the other way. Move that into a whole shin spin. Think of the back of your body and make it taller. Reverse the shin spin. Hopefully our feet and ankles are a little more ready to balance now. Gather your tummy. We're gonna keep our butt firm. Grab your foot behind you. Look at something steady with your eyes. Squeeze your butt together. Knees are close, quad stretch. Breathing. One more time. Putting it back down, balancing. Picking up the foot behind you. Squeeze your butt together. Relax your shoulders. Quad stretch. Knees are close. Taking a slightly wide stance. Bend your knees, circle your hips. Feel the inside of your hip sockets. Other way. Good. Shaking it out. Hopefully feeling alive and a little bit stronger. Thank you for joining me. I'm here every Friday at 9 a.m. If you're able to, you can donate to Battery Dance. Have a good one.